making a video here because I got some questions on my ferret video. And one of the most popular questions is, what is that little blue thing that makes Grey Malkin do her tricks? And this is a little blue thing right here. It's called a clicker, and it doesn't really make her do her tricks. All it really does is it tells her, good job. Tells her that she's getting a treat. The treat is coming. And it's used a bit like if you've ever played the childhood game Hot and Cold, and you're looking for a hidden thing around the room, and somebody tells you, you're getting warmer, 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 colder, colder, warmer, warmer. You know when you're getting closer. The little clicker just tells them, whatever animal you're training, tells them warmer, warmer, you're getting warmer. And they love to hear the clicker because the clicker is always followed by a treat. And it goes straight to their brain. The click sound causes pleasure in the animal's brain because it is so closely associated with getting a treat. Grey Malkin like to get ferret oil, oil for ferrets, made mostly out of like cod liver oil and vitamins. Nuvina, a cat of the future, likes little bits of turkey. Birds are found like seeds. Different animals like different things. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the different clickers. This clicker I got from Petco. As you can see, costs about $1. A lot of the big box pet chains will have them in a little basket by the checkout. And I've got some other clickers here. I got this one from local pet store, Foster's Family Pet in Belfast, when I lived in Belfast. This is an old one from Karen Pryor's clickertraining.com website. And this is the newest one, the iClick, which I like quite a bit. And I've got some other clickers here, and I'm going to show you what they sound like. I'll let you listen. So, fairly loud. This one's a bit narrower. It's going to have a higher pitch. This one's a little older. The iClick is a bit softer. Good if you have an animal who is afraid of the sound of the click, as some... Hi, Nuvina! Yes, I know you love the clickers. Some animals are afraid of a loud clicking sound. As you see, Nuvina is not. This is the click stick, which is a nice little clicker. It's a quiet clicking sound. And it has this at the end. It's a target. And you can train your animal. The animal gets to know when she touches the target, or when he touches the target, that he gets a click. And this extends quite a bit, and you start off with it being close. The animal is attracted to your hand, and gradually, you see it gets quite long, doesn't it? Yes. Quite long, and this is helpful if you've got a large animal like a dog or maybe even a horse. You can direct the animal to follow the target and go wherever you want, really. Targeting is a very useful behavior. It's how they get dolphins to go through hoops. You can get an animal to step up on a chair or sit up. Just about anything you want. And I want to tell you, for clicker training, you don't necessarily need a clicker. You can use whistles. You can use a little laser light. If you've got an animal that can't hear, flash of the light means, hey, you've done a good job. Dog whistles, very popular. You want to use the clicker just to mean, hey, you've done a good job. You don't use it to call the animal. You don't use it to mean anything else. This is a fairly nice dog whistle. You can adjust the pitch, and it stays at that pitch. It's a slightly cheaper dog whistle. Cost about $1 on eBay. It's my favorite. Carry it around in my pocket sometimes. And these little whistles just got at a party store, little party favors, like 25 cents each. They make a nice sound it's very consistent. You want a sound that is consistent for your clicker, but you don't need to spend money. If you've got some glass jars, that makes a soft sound. The lids will have these safety pop-ups. and they make a nice little click sound. A softer sound, again, if you want a softer sound. If you have a loud clicker, these clickers only cost about $1 each if you get them from the big box store, maybe $1.50. And the iClick, which I recommend, costs about $2, maybe a little less. It's about the same price as one of these clickers, and I like it because it's got this button, first of all, so that you don't need to worry about, oh, I pressed the wrong end of the clicker and I've missed the magic moment to catch the behavior I wanted. No, you press this button, you always get a click. Don't need to worry about that. It's got a softer sound, which can be helpful, and you've got this little loop at the end, so you can put it on a string, carry it around your neck, or whatever, however you want to carry it. So that's recommended. Ooh, here we have the Clicker Plus. Now this one's broken, so you can't hear what it sounds like. But the specs were obviously given by somebody who knew what they wanted. This makes 6 different sounds. It makes 3 distinct sounds, a click, a chirp, and a trill, and it makes them at 2 different volumes. So there's a loud click, a soft click, etc., etc. You can change between the sounds by pushing this button. Now the reason it's broken is here in America we've got this little convention called Lefty Loosey Righty Tighty, and whoever actually made this decided, oh, we'll mix it up a bit, have a bit of fun. And they made it the other way. And when trying to open it to replace the batteries, it eats up these little round expensive batteries kind of fast. It broke. Well, we were a little maybe rougher with it than we should have been. But they're redesigning it, and hopefully they'll change that, and that would be really nice. And when they redesign it, I intend to get another one, because it's good to have a variety of sounds, especially if you're training more than one animal. You can train each animal to recognize its own sound, so there's no confusion. And, if you're clicker training a fish, little recommendation here. Well, you don't want to blind your fish with a laser light. It's getting a bit messy here. You want to make a soft sound. And if you've ever tapped on a fish tank, it makes a loud sound. It's going to deafen your fish. You want to start with a neutral sound that has no meaning. Certainly nothing that's going to punish the fish. So this is why I have this here. You know what these are. You can listen to your heartbeat with these. And if you touch the end of this, or you put this on the glass to your fish tank, you can get the idea of how loud it sounds to the fish. If you want to send a signal to the fish, just barely touching the side of the tank with the soft pad of your finger, the fish will hear that. Or you can touch the top of the water, the fish will hear that. You don't need a loud sound for a fish. If you've got an animal that can't hear, you can use light. If you've got an animal that can neither see nor hear, you can use touch. Any signal that the animal can perceive can be a click. And it will become rewarding. I've got some other little household items. Anything that makes a distinct, consistent sound every time, makes the same sound, and is fairly unique in the environment. Doesn't have another meaning to the animal. This little toy makes a little clicking sound. You don't really like this because it makes this rattling sound too, so that adds noise to the signal. You don't want to add noise to the signal. You've got little things around your house. There's a stapler with no staples in it. Makes a very soft sound. That can signal an animal. You want it to be unique. You want it to be consistent. And, well, that's about it, really. You want the timing to be very precise. I've got other things that, maybe it takes a longer time to get a consistent sound with this noise maker. You don't want that. You want something that makes one sound right away, because timing is everything with training. Alright, if you have any questions, post them in the comments and I'll respond. This is the recommended clicker, and I will put a link up over there so that you can go get this clicker. Oh, you can see the link. There we go.